Hi, I want you to know that I'm all about empowering people to take actionable steps to improve and transform their health naturally by providing key solutions to reversing chronic health conditions. That's right, I'll teach you how to reverse your chronic, debilitating health challenges naturally with a step-by-step approach that's easy to follow by anyone and gets results. If you're suffering unnecessarily from a chronic debilitating illness, gut dysbiosis that causes embarrassing gas and bloating, or leaky gut, small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, Candida, systemic painful inflammation, or an autoimmune disease like metabolic syndrome, diabetes, Hashimoto's thyroiditis, or rheumatoid arthritis, you'll want to take this master course where I break it down for you and give you key takeaway solutions you can start using today. If you're a healthcare practitioner, then you'll want to take this master course as well, because solutions I offer can transform your patient's health and your practice with happy, healthy clients that pay, stay, and refer you. The secret to correcting this chronic health conditions is out because of the research done by the National Health Institute in 2007 called the Human Microbiome Project. Over $150 million was funded to provide a 5-year study, and what they discovered has the potential to change medicine as we know it. The microbiome is one of my favorite topics because most people's illness are rooted in gut imbalances. When you learn to heal the GI system, you not only have the ability to treat, but to manage and even reverse many of the chronic conditions you're currently suffering from. I'm Teresa Rispoli, Doctor of Clinical Nutrition, naturopath, functional nutritionist, and acupuncturist. In my 27 years of successful clinical practice, I've realized too many people are suffering unnecessarily. Like you, I was drawn into this field because of my own debilitating health challenges. It can be a slow road to recovery without the proper solutions. While I suffered for years trying to find solutions, you don't have to. It's always best to learn from someone who's already been there and discovered the road to recovery. Wouldn't you agree? I wanted to take all of the knowledge I've gained from my clinical experience, multifaceted education, and hours spent in continuing education classes and pay it forward. In other words, give you this knowledge laid out in a step-by-step, easy to understand lesson series called Mastering Gut Health. Why the gut? Because the gut is the gateway to chronic illness. Remember the saying that disease starts in the gut? Well, it's true. So many illnesses start in the gut. I found that the gut is the first place to focus when dealing with chronic illness. So each one of my lessons focuses on getting to the root of chronic illnesses and provides the solutions and tools that help you uncover the key problem areas that cause illness. I'll teach you how to think like a functional nutritionist and how to use a functional medicine matrix to uncover the internal and external influences that may be triggering chronic illness. I'll teach you when to recommend therapeutic diets to reduce inflammation, food sensitivities, and obesity, such as the modified elimination diet to reduce food allergies, the autoimmune paleo and Mediterranean diet to reduce inflammation, FODMAP diets, Candida diets, the MIND diet to reverse Alzheimer's and neuroinflammation that contribute to ADD, ADHD, autism, anxiety, and depression. You'll learn my 4-step plan to heal and seal leaky gut, as well as lifestyle management concepts that are key core concepts to individualized holistic medicine to help you unravel this chronic health epidemic that's spiraling out of control across the globe. Furthermore, I'll provide you a toolbox with specialty lab tests and how to interpret them, assessment forms, questionnaires, and done-for-you nutritional protocols that help you pinpoint and treat chronic illness. It sounds exciting, doesn't it? Well, functional nutrition is an exciting and rewarding field. Helping people look and feel better is self-satisfying. I attest to this. Now, my 4-part online series is called Mastering Gut Health. In each lesson, I break down step by step, in the correct order, what has to be done in order to reveal chronic health conditions. Lesson 1 is called The Gateway to Solving Chronic Health Conditions Through the Microbiome. In this lesson, you'll learn how the gut is the gateway leading to many chronic health conditions like SIBO, allergies, and autoimmune diseases due to barrier function breakdown caused by leaky gut. So leaky gut not only affects the GI tract, but also the immune, nervous, and endocrine systems, all of which I elaborate on in this lesson. There are many causes of leaky gut, which I break down for you. But the key takeaway here is if the barrier function is not maintained, a number of harmful substances may enter the body, triggering inflammation and immune-related responses, such as Crohn's disease, celiac disease, allergies, atopic eczema, and skin disorders, and over 24 proven autoimmune diseases associated with food immune reactions. So ultimately, repairing the gut barrier and balancing the microbiome leads to improved quality of health, wouldn't you say? The gut is the best place to start when evaluating treatment for chronic illness. I provide you with the knowledge, the tools, key questionnaires, nutritional support, and done-for-you protocols to solve chronic illness. In addition, in Lesson 1, you're going to get 3 bonuses. Bonus 1 is about the importance of detoxification implementation and nutrition supplementation for building health and reducing chronic symptoms. And you'll get my toxicity profile questionnaire for a tool in your functional nutrition toolbox. Bonus 2 is about understanding leaky gut's role in creating chronic illness and how to heal leaky gut syndrome. Bonus 3, you'll learn what causes autoimmune triggers and how to reverse chronic illness and autoimmune diseases. Now, medical doctors are not taught any of this. Now, in Lesson 2, it's about evaluation questions, assessments, laboratory tests relating to the gut. In Lesson 1, you learned about why the gut is the gateway to most chronic health conditions and autoimmune diseases. But how do you get to the root of chronic health conditions? And how do you stop or reverse autoimmune disease? This is what you're going to learn in this lesson. Through assessments, targeted questions, and laboratory tests, all relating to the gut. You been done for you protocols to repair what you've found in your assessments and laboratory tests for the trickiest or most difficult symptoms and conditions relating to the gut. And I'll show you how to use the functional medicine matrix as a tool to find root causes of a person's illness. Now, as a bonus, you'll understand the process of proper detoxification and elimination and the nutrients required to successfully complete this process. This topic is very important because sometimes we need to detoxify in order to regain our health. In bonus 2, you're going to learn the key organs of detoxification and their role in elimination of chronic health conditions. In Lesson 3, I go into food as medicine and therapeutic diets. You'll be taught how to use food as medicine. So you're going to learn when to recommend therapeutic diets for specific conditions that you uncover in your intake and diagnostic lessons. This is an important step because getting your patients to change their diet and lifestyle in order to get better can have a huge impact on reducing inflammation, leaky gut, candida, food sensitivities, carbohydrate intolerance, SIBO, defeating biofilms, and in weight loss. Now, medical doctors aren't taught any of this, and that's why many of their patients are not getting better. So here's where you will make the most change for healthy outcomes in your patients. This step should not be taken lightly because without dietary and lifestyle changes, your patients may not get better. This is important to note that gut bacteria have a far-reaching effect on numerous aspects of our physiology, including genetic control, turning genes on and off. They play a vast role in neurological brain function, gastrointestinal health, and the health of the gut wall, which plays a critical role in nutrient absorption and blocking absorption of toxins. Further, our microbiome both regulates our immune system and helps it to learn to distinguish between friendly or harmful substances so that it attacks only the harmful ones. This is critical as well for avoiding autoimmune diseases, where the immune system attacks healthy tissue. It plays a significant role in controlling cancer development as well. The wrong diet, a poor diet, toxins, antibiotics, etc., all disrupt our microbiome by killing off beneficial bacteria and giving rise to harmful ones that lead to inflammation and damage our gut barrier. Now, 70% of our immune system resides in the gut. When excessive gram-negative bacteria are in the gut, you'll have a firestorm of inflammation. This can all lead to common digestive issues, gas, bloating, edema, and a variety of seemingly unrelated issues, from skin conditions, foggy thinking and food cravings, to autoimmune diseases, chronic inflammation, and a faulty metabolism that provokes weight gain and resists all attempts at weight loss. So here's where therapeutic diets can make a difference. Part of this training is empowering your patients to take control of their own health. Your patients need to know that they must take the necessary steps recommended by you to be able to improve their own health. You're just there to guide them. They're the ones that have to make the change in order to get better. For instance, if you discover your client has a gluten sensitivity, they must understand that unless they stop eating all gluten-containing foods, they will not get better. In fact, they may get very sick. Gluten causes inflammation in the GI lining, which leads to leaky gut and lead to a multiple autoimmune condition. We know for a fact that gluten, through molecular mimicry, can cause an autoimmune attack on the thyroid, triggering Hashimoto's autoimmune thyroiditis. Once an autoimmune disease is triggered, it can never be reversed, only managed by keeping down the inflammation. So prevention is the key here, preventing the triggers that lead to serious chronic health issues by avoiding the offending foods for a period of time, allowing the GI lining to heal. But lifestyle may need to be addressed as well, because if chronic stress or toxic exposure is contributing to leaky gut, it still has the same triggering effect as food. So food used as medicine through therapeutic diets can be powerful in improving health, as well as detoxification and stress reduction. Now, as a bonus in this lesson, I'm going to share with you the autoimmune paleo diet. Did you know that autoimmunity is one of the top 10 causes of fatality in females under 65 years old? According to the National Institutes of Health, autoimmune disorders affect over 23 million people in the United States each year. So autoimmune disorders include hundreds of medical conditions. that are due to the body's own immune system attacking its own organs. For example, thyroiditis is an attack on the thyroid. Crohn's disease attacks the gastrointestinal tract. Multiple sclerosis attacks the nervous system, and lupus primarily attacks the kidneys. One of the most frustrating things about autoimmune conditions is that there's no curative treatment for them. Current therapies are often aimed at managing the symptoms alone, but by using the food as medicine autoimmune paleo diet, followers are able to reduce troublesome symptoms and heal underlying imbalances by decreasing inflammation and healing the gut dysfunctions. The diet focuses on nutrient-dense intake and eliminates inflammatory and allergenic foods to support the body in cooling down the immune system, which is on fire. The take-home point here about the AIP diet is that if you have an autoimmune issue, you most likely have a poorly functioning digestive tract and leaky gut. Because your gut is not in the best shape, byproducts of all the things passing through your intestinal tract are leaking into your bloodstream, causing your immune system to respond. These circulating immune complexes trigger an autoimmune attack, and this concept is fundamental to understanding why the AIP diet works in decreasing inflammation and immune system overstimulation. Now in lesson 4, you'll learn about your gut bug fingerprint. Much like your blood type, you have a microbiome flora type, which can have a dramatic impact on your weight and your health. So one of the bonuses in this lesson, I explain about fat-forming bugs. Now, these are microflora, bacteroides, and how these bugs influence weight gain. As another bonus, you learn about how your gut type, based on ancient Oriental 5-element theory, you'll learn how to determine which type you are and how using this ancient art helps you achieve better health through diet choices, stress reduction techniques, and lifestyle for your specific type. So you learn what foods and herbs nourish each type. Then we'll take a look at the obesity epidemic happening here in America today. There's more than 100 million of us currently fighting the battle of the bulge. The growing concern many people have today is the fact that they can't seem to lose weight no matter what they try. People are finding the calorie restriction and exercise is not helping stubborn weight. In most cases, their weight issues are not their fault. The calories in, calories out theory of weight loss is seriously outdated. Issues with weight loss can have several factors surrounding them. I like to refer to them as the 6 hidden weight gain factors, and you're going to learn about them in detail in this lesson. Now, the 6 hidden weight gain factors didn't happen overnight. They progressed naturally out of every area of my life, from my personal weight control quest and in my clinical practice as a holistic and functional nutritionist, spending my entire career of 27 years treating many of my patients with stubborn weight issues. Then, to wrap it all up and tie it all together, you're going to learn how to defeat biofilms, which until now have been incurable. These microbes are one of the leading causes of stomach problems, gas, bloating, and inability to resolve chronic conditions like UTIs, Epstein-Barr, chronic Lyme's disease, Candida, and so many more. Biofilms are a serious health risk affecting the body in many places, but especially your gut. And you're going to learn how to defeat them when you take my course. Now remember, this is a 4-part series and it's part of a certification course called Mastering Functional Nutrition. So I urge you to continue on taking the whole course so you get all of the lessons and you can become certified as a master functional nutritionist.